here. Everybody have their lanyards on? Grayson, where does that jacket go? Not on the back of your chair, buddy. Okay, friends, take a look at what we're doing this week. We're looking at 5.5 today, 5.6, 5.7, 5.8, and then we'll be doing a fluency workshop on Friday. So, I want you to take a look at what we're doing over here. Using patterns to multiply with 5, dividing with 5. Using patterns to multiply with 1 and 0, dividing with 1 and 0. Anybody see a pattern? Look like anything that we did with any other numbers? Alexander? Yeah, we're going to use patterns here with multiplying, but what do you notice about everything that we did? We did it with the 2s, we did it with the 10s. What do we do first with each number? What do we do first, Oliver? Yeah, so let's think about our multiplication chart. I'm not going to call it a hundreds chart. Our multiplication chart. When we're looking, and we're using that as a resource on our assessments, when we're looking at multiplying, doing multiplication, which way are we going on the chart? Are we looking at numbers out and in? Or are we looking for the number and then going out? What are we doing when we multiply? When we're doing multiplication, what numbers are we looking for? Jordan? Exactly, you're kind of going in. Good job, Jordan. Man, I don't know why. I love it. Okay? No. Now for division. Jordan just said we're looking at the two numbers and coming in to find the answer. What's a little different when we're doing division? Well, I hope table 3 wakes up today, because we're getting on that same track we were the last couple of weeks. Gia? The whole, what is that whole called? Anybody remember what that's called? When you're saying whole, what number are you thinking about in the equation? Okay. Where in the equation is that number? Is it the first number? The last number? Yeah, the first number, okay? So we're looking at that first number, okay, in that division problem. So we are going to move on. We're going to practice our multiplication chart in a little bit with our 10s and our 2s, and then we're going to add 5s on there today, okay? Let's see who can hold theirs up fastest today. So let's take a look. It is Monday, September 11th. We're going to count around the class. Remember we did this with 2s?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to think right now, if we count by 5s and we stop at the 12th multiple, look at this. This is a hundreds chart, I'll get it right. This is a hundreds chart, not the multiplication chart, okay? If we're counting by 5s, what number do you think we're going to stop at if we're going to stop at the 12th multiple? Turn and talk to your shoulder partner. Tell them, what do you think? Go. You guys came up with the same number. How did you come up with that? Oh my goodness. Wait till, you're going to tell the class that right now. I'll tell you what, I love the way you guys think. It really makes me think, okay? So, back to me. Anybody want to tell me what number they think we're going to stop on? What do you think, Gloria? 15. Lucas, what do you think? 60. Emily, what do you think? 60. What do you think, Kendrick? 94. Okay? Remember that number, okay? Hunter, what do you think? 60, what do you think? 50, what do you think? Okay, so we're going to do it, and then I want you to think about how we came up with that number, and then I really want Rodell to tell us how his brain works, because it's just really cool, okay? So, are you guys ready? Yep. We're going to do the 12 multiple. So that means we would need how many people to count off? How many people are going to talk? Show me with your hands. I love it, yeah. Okay, so, I love it. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, how many people? 12 people, yes? Yeah. Okay, are you guys ready? Maybe I always use my fingers, right? I'm going to use them, don't look, okay? Okay, Kendra, go. No. Good job. 5. Did I do 12? Oh my goodness, get your fingers up now. Get your fingers up, like this. Are you ready? Kendry, go.
5.
Whoa. I didn't know what Miss Eason was doing on my back. Okay, are you ready?
5.
Ashton, what number did you say? Oh, okay. We're going to regroup now, Matashay. Scoot your chair all the way in. Alexander, scoot it in. Are you ready to go? Kendry.
5.
I'll go over here because these people are listening. Ready? What did you say, Aspen? 30. You got it. 60. Okay? So, we had to go through how many students?
12.
11, 12. Okay, now, I asked earlier, what number do you think and why? And both Freya and Rodell said, we think it's 60. And I said, okay, well, tell me why. Rodell, I want you to speak loud because I really want everybody to listen to this because I don't know that anybody else thought of it this way and I loved it. Are you ready? Speak real loud and let them know how you came up with 60.
I came up with 60 because all I did, I know 10 to the nearest 12 multiple is 120, and I know 5 is like the middle of 10, so all I did is add minus 12 to 2 numbers, and I came up with 60, and that's how I got 60. That's pretty good.
So, yes, round of applause. So, I love thinking of it that way because we know that 10s are a little easier for us, right guys? We don't like to say easy, but they are a little easier for us because we know we just add a 0, okay? So what Rodell said was, I know right off the bat what 12 times 10 is. Because he just added a 0 to what number? 12. So when you add a 0 to the number 12, what number do you get? Anybody? 120. So he's like, well, 5 is half of 10. So he said 60 if we're multiplying by 5. That's why I love teaching them. They come up with things, I'm like, I never thought of it that way, but now I'm going to know my 5s. And you guys should too, because you all know your 10s. So he said just split it in half, because 5's half of 10. Everybody understand? Even if you don't think about it at lunch today, okay? Okay, we are moving on. We're going to be talking about patterns, using patterns to multiply with 5, okay? We talked about patterns when we multiplied by 2. Anybody remember what was in the ones place when we multiplied by 2? What patterns did we see? Still waiting on group 3 to wake up today. What patterns did we see in the ones place when we multiplied by 2? I should see every hand up, so I'm going to give some think time. When you multiply by 2, what numbers are in the ones place? It was a question on one of your exit tickets. waiting to see a little more, a couple more hands, because I want to make sure you can share. Okay, turn and tell your shoulder partner, what numbers will you see? It was on the exit ticket. Go. What'd you come up with? Solid friend, either one of your hand up. What number do you see in the ones? Elbow by your ear. Oh, listen, I may not be able to see, but up close I can't see. I can see far away. So what numbers do you guys think? And it's the one everybody forgot on that exit ticket. Ah, you got it. Okay, back to me in 3, 2. Jordan, Mash, I need you to scoot your chairs in, please. Face forward for me. Thank you. Woo! And I heard a lot of people say this, and I was like, and there's one more. So everybody started out with a certain number. What was the first number you told your partner? Say it. 0. You hear the difference? So a lot of you go, yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, well there's another number. So sometimes when you're doing that, remember, what other number are we missing? 0, okay? Because 2 times 5 is? 0. Okay, I'm going to start over again today. 2 times 5 is? 10. What is in the ones place? 0. Thank you. Oh gosh, okay. Now, we're moving on to this next picture. I will move you. So, we're done, okay? It is probably my least favorite picture I think I've ever seen in math. Okay? So now I need you to put that down. Thank you. You're going to take a look at this picture, and you are going to think about what you see and how you could count what you see. Are you ready? It's probably my least favorite. I don't know why they couldn't have chosen another. Somebody let the dogs out, right? All right, back to me in 3, 2. We're done. We're done. Okay, we're done. Right now, what do you notice about all of those feet? And I want you to think about math. Okay? What do you notice? What's something that you observe? What's something that you wonder? Okay? We're noticing and wondering. Do we have our hands up while we're noticing and wondering? No, because what's my next step going to be? Share with your shoulder partners. I don't know why you have your hands up. We've done this almost over a year now. What do you notice? What do you wonder? Share with your shoulder partner. Go. Okay, tell me something you notice, something you wonder. 3, never mind, 36. 36, 36, go, Lucas.
I noticed that there's 10 feet, but I wonder if they're boys and girls.
Ah, you noticed there were 10 feet. You counted the feet. Did you count by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? How did you count?
2.
Ah, by 2s, okay. Nice. 4. Who's number 4?
Asher.
Oh, you gotta take his brain out. Okay, 8. 8, 8, 8. Let's go.
I noticed that
Gonzalo, let's go.
I noticed that there are also 10 feet.
You notice there are 10 feet? Okay. Anybody have any other observations or wondering anything else? 23. Who's 23? Emily. Of course you do. I noticed that too, Emily. All the toes have nail polish on them. Okay, so Lucas, you talked about the amount of feet, okay? So you said there were 10 feet, yes? So what if I want to know how many toes there are? Think about that. What if I want to know how many toes there were? Oh, I'm so happy. Table 3, half of you will know. Oh gosh, you guys are making me choose. Listen, I'm just choosing a brain. Oh, you guys are okay, 1. I got the one person that didn't have their hand up. Love it. Gianna, Lucas said there were 10 feet. I want to know how many toes. How could you figure that out? How could you solve that? Yeah. Oh, you did know the answer. Like I said, everybody at table 3, you know, you're just keeping the answers from us. Okay, so you count by 5. Are you guys ready? 5,
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
get out your whiteboards. I want you to write a multiplication equation to solve what Gianna just told us. Whiteboards and extras. What multiplication equation would give you the product that Gianna just told us? Write it on your board. Lucas told us part of it. Okay, Lucas told us one of the factors. Now I want to know the product. Ooh, I see some people going above and beyond and inviting their family members. Let's go ahead and scoot up all the way, put that away. Whiteboards and extras, nice job. Man, it was like automatic. You wrote the answer and then you all wrote family members. Now I got some triangles going on. I love it. This is how you guys got to remember when you're writing it all down. You're going to know all your family members. John, find family members. Think about what you got. Look at your 2 boxes. Okay? You're missing the one factor that Lucas told us. What number? Lucas, what number did you tell us? 10. So in your equation, we know there's 10 feet. Okay? You're very close, Gianna. There's 10 feet. So 10 needs to be in your equation. And then you told me how to figure that out, Gianna. Ooh, I got some skip counting going on. Love it. You got it, Gianna. Nice. All right. I know you guys are still going on and showing me all these different strategies. Back to me in 3, 2. Nice. Everybody's tapping the marker. Okay. I see a couple different equations, though. So somebody tell me why. First off, 2. What's the equation you wrote, Gia? Perfect. Stop right there. I know you're really great at telling me something else. 5 times 10 equals 15. I like when I asked Gia, tell me the equation. She didn't tell me just 5 times 10. I wanted the equation because I wanted the answer, the product, and the multiplication equation, okay? So 5 times 10 equals 50, but I see another one on a lot of boards. But they're right too. What's the other one? What's the other one, Dean? Yep. And why are both of those correct? What property? That's right, okay? Like Miss Eastman commutes by horse to school every day, back and forth, okay? Okay, here we go. Erase your boards for me. Nice job. Your boards looked amazing. waterfalls done in 3, 2. Hands off, eyeballs up here. Here's our problem. Rio puts photos in an album. How many of you guys have ever seen a photo album? Okay. There's our first problem, okay? Back in the day, you had this book that you opened up and it had little pockets, that's what they're called, pockets, and you put pictures in them. Nowadays, they're all on your phones, okay? We're doing nothing in our hand, okay? So a photo album just keeps all your photos, because back in the day, we'd have to go get them printed out, and that's the only way we could see them. We didn't have phones to look at them. So he puts photos in this photo album, and he puts 5 photos on each page. 5 photos on each page. How can you determine the number of photos he uses to fill 6 pages? I want you to take some think time. He has 5 on each page, and he has 6 pages to fill. Gianna, put that down. 5 photos on each page, 6 pages. Okay? I'm only looking right now, I hope your ears are open, I'm only looking for one multiplication equation that represents this. Just one for now. Are you ready? Go. On your whiteboard. Man, you are fast. Okay, you should have a multiplication equation. Okay? Now, I want you to write a division equation. What would be the division equation to solve this? Go ahead and show me the strategies. Show me your strategies. I don't know why you're lifting that up. I've never asked you to lift your whiteboard up. Okay? Oh, that's good. I like how you did that. Okay, that helps you keep track, doesn't it, Grayson? Solve it, Costello, you're the only one that doesn't want to give me the answer, dude. Come on. Only one holding out. I know you know it. All right, back to me in 3, 2, woo, man. These strategies are pouring out. I love it. This is what's going to help you on your assessments, okay, and moving forward. Matashay, we're done. Okay? Now, I want you to take a look at your board. What I want you to discuss with your shoulder partner is which strategies you use to solve this problem. And then we're going to talk about all the different strategies that we have in our toolbox, which is our walnut, right? If you're making peanut now, you're a lot smarter. Okay, try to talk to your shoulder partners. Go. Okay, back to me in 3, 2. Somebody tell me a strategy that you use. Your markers should not be moving, Abraham. What strategy, Vinny?
Skip counting.
Skip counting. Okay, perfect. And how do we show skip counting? How do we show that on our board, Vinny? What'd you write down on your board, Vinny?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yep. Okay, so you're skip counting, you're showing the numbers. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay? What's another one, Jordani?
Fact triangle.
The fact triangle. Man, you guys like that fact triangle, don't you? I didn't have one of those back in the day when I learned it. They're pretty cool though, okay? And I like the fact that some of you made those little notations on which two numbers are multiplied and which two numbers you divide. But it's showing you, if you make a mistake in that fact triangle, you're going to look at that and you're going to go, oh, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't work if I divide using these two numbers, and it doesn't work if I multiply using these two numbers, okay? Nice job. So we've got skip counting, we've got the fact triangle. What else do we have? What else do we have? Sophia? That one, I love that one. Okay? You're using that little special formula that Mrs. Baker had up on the board, right? The formula. Okay? How many of you guys notated or wrote down the formula? When I talk about formula, I'm talking about the G times number, or the groups times the number in each group equals the total, the T. How many of you guys wrote that on your board? Guys, I'm going to tell you, that one helps a lot. A lot of you aren't using it, which is completely fine because it's 5 and I know we can skip count. But that one, if you just go back, stop racing, if you just go back and write the T, the G, and the number on top, and think about what those numbers are supposed to be, you're going to realize that, ooh, that doesn't make sense. Because the T is not going to be a 5, right, in your equation, okay? Nice job. Okay, what's your favorite part? Okay, before we get here, we're going to do a couple roll the dice, and then we'll be doing our multiplication chart, okay? So, erase your board real quick. Erase your boards real quick, okay? Here's your board. I want you to put a line right down the middle. Say, Ava, let's go. Line down the middle, say, Ava. We're not talking. Line down the middle. Let's go. Okay? I'm going to roll the dice. Okay? We're going to multiply everything times 5. Okay? We're probably going to do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to roll the dice, and then we're going to put the answer over here. And then we're going to look for a pattern, because this is what's going to help us when we fill in our multiplication chart. Okay? So I want you to write times 5, times 5, times 5, times 5, times 5. I want you to write it 5 times. Okay? Marcus, hold your marker right here like you would a pencil, because it's sloppy when you don't hold on to it. Okay? Secure that marker in your hands. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many times did I want you to write 5? There you go. 5 times. 5 times. Okay. I'm going to keep going so our markers don't dry out. Okay? Let's see. I'm going to roll this on Gabby's desk. What's the first number we're multiplying by, Gabby? 1. So, everybody, fill in a 1. And then I want you to put the answer over here. Okay? My next one is going to be 1. What's 5? 5 times 5. Ooh, sorry. 5 times 5. Everybody write a 5. Put the answer on the other side. Switch you up. Your answer's supposed to be over here. Okay, ready? Are you ready? Oh, you don't have the second one done. Aiden. No, we're not doing that again. What is it?
5.
Oh, man.
1.
Oh, I don't want 1 or 5.
1.
Aiden, come on.
6.
Okay, 6. You guys roll the dice 5 times. Okay? 6. 6 times 5. Write the answer on the other side. Okay, Daniel, tell us our next number.
2.
2. Yes, sir. No, you're writing these numbers over here and you're solving. The answer goes over there, baby, okay? Your answer's going on the right-hand side. So 1, 5, 6, 2. Okay, so make sure you have the answers on the right-hand side. Say it out loud, it's a good one. Say it out loud. Oh, what is it? 3. Our last one is 3. Last one is 3. Now make sure you have solved all of those equations and your answers are right there. I want you to start looking at what patterns you notice about the products. What's a product in a multiplication equation?
Total.
The answer, right? The total, the answer. Okay? So we're looking at those answers on the right-hand side. What do you notice about all of them? What do you notice about those? Okay, we're only looking at the right side where our answers are. What's something that you notice about those numbers? Oh, you want to answer now, Gonzalo? Gonzalo, tell everybody what you noticed.
In the ones place, there's either a 5 or a 0.
How do you guys notice there's either a 5 or a 0 in the ones place? If you didn't notice, look at it right now and notice it. Right? When you are multiplying by 5, there is always a 0 or 5. When I went around earlier, some of you guys had, when we skip counted by 5s, I can't remember who it was. Someone's like, oh, I think it may be like 33. Is 33 a possible answer if we're skip counting by 5?
No.
Why? Why is 33 not a possible answer when we're skip counting by 5? Grayson? What's 5? You're trying to put me on the spot here like I don't know my numbers. Is 5 even or odd? Oliver? That's why. There's not a 5 in the ones place. 33, there's not a 5 in the ones place. So can 74 be a multiple of 5? No. Can 87 be a multiple of 5? No. Can 91 be a multiple of 5? No. Do you guys see what I'm saying here? It's got to have a 0 or a 5. Mia B. Wait a sec, Mia, turn around. Do you have a bow in your hair?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Okay, just making sure. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, friends, nice job. We wrote the equation already, so we are good to go. Okay, now we're going to get on to your favorite part in a second. But I got to show you this, because you got to know how to fill out that multiplication chart. Now remember, we are not doing this right here because we know anything multiplied by 0 is 0. Good, I'm glad you know that. Okay, so it wasn't great. Who just answered the 5 or 0? Gonzalo, okay? So Gonzalo said every number, the ones place is either a 5 or a 0. Do you guys agree?
Yeah.
Well, ignore that one because I don't. Ooh. Oh, because this is just part of the hundreds chart. I see. Okay. This way. Multiplication chart. Sorry, I'm still stuck in 2nd grade. Multiplication chart. Okay. So we filled out all the way around because this is only showing part of it. Okay. We filled out the 10s. We filled out the 2s, right? And some of you guys hold it up and I'm like, no, you gotta have the 2s. You got a cross going on. You gotta have two things that are intersecting, okay? Same thing with the 5s. You're gonna have an intersecting of some more lines going on, okay? Now, I know this is your favorite part. Erase your whiteboards. I want you to get out your multiplication chart and turn it upside down. Let's see, erase. Let's go. Get out your multiplication chart, turn it upside down. Ooh, I was looking for a quiet group, but I can't find one. Okay, upside down. Okay, you are not filling in the 5s yet. So all you're practicing is how fast you can fill in the 2s and the 10s. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Go. Right. They're starting to come up. Remember the bottom. Remember the bottom. You're going to have them all the way around. Nice job. Minnie, you can put it down. Kayla, nice job. Do the bottom, Aiden. Bottom. Avery. Oh my goodness. You're a hot mess. You're going to put it down. Gloria, nice job. Dean, good. Nia, good. Nice. Good job. I like it. You guys are all starting to make sure you fill it out completely. You got all the way around. Okay, keep it on there. Do not erase. Okay? Grayson, nice job. Good job. Perfect. Perfecto. Can't see it close. Nice. Okay, all hands down. All papers down. Nice job. Woo, you guys are getting fast. I should have done it to see if I was faster than you, though. I really should have done it at that same time. Actually, I should have. Okay? So if you're still finishing up, go ahead and fill in all your numbers. Okay? Marcus, I'm not sure what you're doing over here. Marcus, did I say fill in the 5s? I don't know what you're doing over there. Oh, no, we're not filling in 5s. We haven't talked about it yet. Okay? Match shape, put it down. Okay, what number goes here, friends?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Don't sound so enthusiastic. What goes here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Woo, okay, at least you sound a little happier. Okay, so where do you guys go when you start filling multiplication out? What do you guys start with? It's going to be different, but where do you start? Sophia? What do you start filling in? Huh? You fill the top in like I did, come down the side? Okay, what's your next step? What's the next thing that you do? Okay, same hands. Everybody needs to wake up. Ava, M, where do you go? What do you start filling out? Show me, babe. I already filled that out. After that, where should I go? Oh, you start over here? Okay, so remember, 1 times 10 is?
10.
That's your biggest thing right there, guys. You got to remember, it doesn't automatically go down to 20. Okay, I saw some of you last week make that mistake, but I didn't see anybody make that mistake this time. What comes next?
40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
So you're happy. Okay, where else should I go? What's another quick, easy spot I can go? Where should I go? Luana. What's the first number? Ready to go, friends?
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
Love it. Oh, you're getting so excited. Okay, now where do you go? Now it's going to start getting a little trickier. Where are you going to go now? Freya? The twos. Okay, so Freya, what number goes here?
2.
Okay, the rest of you, ready, go.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20.
Good job. Where's the next one? What's the next one you go? Let's go. Gia, what do you got, babe? The twos across. It's kind of like doing a crossword puzzle, isn't it? Now we're going to go 2 across. We did twos up and down, twos across. Okay, so we got 2. What comes next, Gia? 2 times 1 is Gia. What number goes right here? Look at your multiplication chart. What number goes there? I've got 4 right here. So what goes here? 2 times 1 is 2. You got it, babe. Okay, everybody. 4,
6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20.
Nice. Now, what do you guys notice about the across, the twos across, and the twos up and down, the numbers? What do you notice? Anybody notice anything? Don't look at me because it's not on my face. So you better look down or at the board. I don't have the cross on my face. What do you notice? Look at your paper. Everybody should be looking down at your paper. What do you notice about those numbers that's going to help you? Say, David, stop erasing. Whatever you're doing, stop. What do you notice? I have the same hands up. Oh, thank you. Amelia, what do you notice, baby? What do you notice about these numbers and these numbers? They're both by 2s because we're in the 2s, yep. So I want you to say these out loud, Amelia. You ready? 2. Okay, now I want you to speak up even louder and tell me these numbers. Ready? So what do you notice about those 2? They are they different numbers? They're different numbers? Do you want to say them again with me? Do you want everybody else to say them with you? Everybody, let's say these numbers across. Ready? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Now we're going to do up and down. Ready? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. What do you notice about those numbers? They are the same numbers. Can somebody tell me why? Why do you think those are same numbers? Why do you think those are the same numbers? I'm going to cross it up and down. What do you got, Hunter? You're counting by 2s in both of them, and there's some little property out there. Emily, I have to call on you because you're smiling at me. What's the property, Emily? It's hard to say, isn't it? Commutative property, right? So watch, my friends. Look, eyeballs up here. I want you to understand this. Jordan, stop. I want you to understand this. When I'm reading this multiplication chart, I can say 2 times 1 equals 2, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what's the commutative property of 2 times 1? What's the other equation? Say it. So either way you say it, 2 times 1 is 2, or 1 times 2 is 2, because of that commutative property. That's going to help you. So if you know that this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, you know when you go across, it's going to be the same thing. Because all you're doing is switching the numbers, right? They just commuted it back and forth. Now, we're going to fill out the 5s. I want to see if you can do it. Go. Why are you erasing? Oh. Do not erase anything off your board. Unless you're fixing it right now. Do the 5s, check with your shoulder partner. So you're going to have a up and down 5 and across horizontal. You're going to notice that you're starting to fill in all these numbers. Where's your up and down 5? When you're done, check with your shoulder partner. Because if this is not accurate, why did you stop halfway? Scoot up all the way, put your feet down. Let's go. Don't stop in the middle. You hear that? Yep. Check with your shoulder partner. If you didn't end with 50 over here, you made a mistake somewhere. Nice job. These hundreds multiplication charts are filling up. Let's go. I have it up on the board. Come on. Let's go. 2. What, baby? This is 1 times 2. This is 2. So you went from 2 to 6. Get your eraser, erase those. Okay? You got to remember, this doesn't automatically go to 4 right here because you're doing 1 times 2. What's 1 times 2, Hagar? Yeah. Okay, now 2 times 2 equals 2 times 2 is the same as doubling the number 2. When you double the number 2, what's 2 plus 2? 4. Okay, go. Now what's next? What's 3 times 2? When you double the number 3, what do you get? 3 plus 3. You got it? Okay, you should be close to getting done. This right here is not 4. All right, friends. Let's see if we can do this quickly, and then we'll get on to our questions and exit tickets. So, I'm going to focus on the up and down first. So what number am I going to go to when I'm looking at this multiplication chart? Nia? The 5s, okay? So if I do 1, eyeballs up here, I want you to follow my marker. 1 times 5 equals what, friends? 5. 10.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Okay? If you don't hit on 50, you're making a mistake. Same thing. If you go from the 2s and you get a 20 right here, you made a mistake. Okay? Now what am I going to look at? I've done my vertical. Now I need to go to the horizontal. So what number am I going to look for? I got a lot of multiplication charts filled out, but not many hands going up right now. I've got lots of charts, and people are saying they don't know. Diana, where do I go? The 5, okay. So 5 times 1 equals what, friends? 5.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Okay, it's kind of like when you do crosswords. If you get to a point and you're like, ooh, that stuff doesn't belong there, you know that you made an error, right? If you're counting and you don't have 25 written here, but that's what you think goes there, there's a mistake somewhere. Okay, because it should be the same number going up and down and across, just like in crosswords, okay? Okay, you're going to keep this out while you do your pages for